What's up, good people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. The Structural Mind. Today, today we are in the field. We are finalizing. That is, we are setting levels for formwork. That is shuttering for suspended slab. As you can see, that is the formwork for the suspended slab. That is the third. We are ensuring that before we do reinforcement, look here, we have done reinforcement. Half of the block, that is the third floor, for the suspended slab, we have done half of it. We have done reinforcement for the beams, and also for the slab. Now, for the other side of the block, we are taking levels to ensure that before you do reinforcement for the beams, that is for the horizontal framework for our suspended slab, to ensure that you take the levels, that is the alignment, horizontal alignment for levels, to ensure that your formwork is in levels. And then look, let me show you. Now we are taking levels to ensure that before we do reinforcement for a suspended slab, that is reinforcement for the steel, we ensure that our shutter is in levels. We call it horizontal alignment. We ensure that the span for the runways for the beams are in dimensions, measurements as per the architectural drawing, that is the structural drawings. And then for the case of our columns, we ensure that the spacings for the columns is well maintained. In measurements, look, half of our block here in that floor, we have started reinforcement for the beams. Look, these are the beams. And then for the slab, we have installed the bottom bars. That is that we have installed the bottom bars. That is the B1 and the B2. Here we go. We have installed B1s and the B2. That is what is currently in this. We are trying to ensure that in 3 days time, we have finalized everything before the inspection day. And before the inspection day, the electricians and the plumbers will be available for MEP works. That is the mechanical works, electrical installation, that is of the pipes, plumbing, pipe fittings, and all that. So guys, my subscribers, continue to watch my videos, leave your comment, and as we continue with this journey of construction. We will be in touch, get to know more about the structures. When we talk about the structure, we talk about reinforcement for the beams with supports, columns, that is vertical member alignment, and then for the horizontal framework alignment, framework elements, that is beams, slab, and all that. So guys, I say thank you. Continue to watch my videos. We support each other in this life. Life is a journey. I leave you today with a quote of today is that life is a journey. Thank you.